Lies.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to be doing another modification to the Mirage, but this time it is not going to be on the outside, it is going to be on the inside. Let's get straight into it. So today we are going to be focusing on this area of the car and this area of the car right here. So let's get into it. So today guys, we have front and rear door sills for the entrances of the vehicle. I think this is going to be an awesome addition to this car. It's going to make it look so much better. They don't come here factory, so it's going to be a pretty nice upgrade. As always, you want to prep your surface and clean it so then the adhesive can stick, because these are adhesive. After you're done prepping your surface, you want to grab your door sill, take the 3M adhesive off, or the cover for the adhesive, line up your door sill like this. It looks like it already has lineup marks, so I'm gonna try and line it up with that as best as possible. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but once you line it up, set it down, and you're all good to go. After everything is lined up and in place, you want to apply plenty of pressure to this door, so you do not want this thing popping up on you or anything like that. So you want to stand on it, or you want to press down on it with your hands, or anything like that, just to make sure this thing isn't going anywhere. But I have done that, and now it is in place, and it looks super nice. Make sure your door can shut and open up, no issues, and then you have a nice looking door sill when you look into your Misubishi Mirage. The rear, the beginning is the same process. You're going to want to prep your area, but it is going to be a little bit different because this is a very small area that you have to get it into, because it does curve on each side. So you're going to want to get this one a little bit more precisely. Just so I can show you where this is supposed to go, where this trim right here starts, this new trim, and this one, or where this trim starts, where this crease is, you're going to want to bring it a little bit past that, and also this one goes underneath of that trim piece so it lines up, and then you're going to want to push it down. I don't have the adhesive off yet, but I just want to make sure that y'all all know where y'all want to line this up, so then it looks pretty decent. And there you go guys, you got this one right here. Make sure the door shuts, open it, sorry about the wind if you hear it, and then you got a nice little Mirage right here. It looks very nice, very clean, does not interfere with the door shutting. Same thing here, does not interfere with the door shutting. You always got to make sure that when you get these, they don't screw up like by scraping on the bottom down here or anything like that. But it's looking good guys. We are bringing this Mirage together, making it mine. It is looking amazing. We got the wheels, we got the baby, we got the wheels, we got the Mirage decals, we got the pinstriping, we got the tint, we got the LED lights. What's next guys? Wrapping the emblems. I have already wrapped that one, and I've already wrapped the interior steering wheel emblem, but what I'm about to show you is going to apply to all emblems and all different types of cars, but we still haven't done the front, so let's get into it. Of course, the first thing you're going to want to do when vinyl wrapping anything is clean your surface. Take some rubbing alcohol on a paper towel and get on in there. You are also going to want to get into these creases, because if there's stuff over here, the vinyl won't stick correctly and it'll start to peel after you are done with your emblem wrap. Okay. So the next thing you're going to want to do is pretty much map out how much of the vinyl you need. So put the vinyl where the squares are on the back, or with whatever type of vinyl you're using, and kind of just measure it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by all the way to the top. So 9 by to the top. Okay guys, so once you have your piece cut out, you're going to want to take off the back adhesive. Now, I know this has a little bit of particles on the front, but that doesn't matter. What really matters is making sure the back side doesn't have anything on it, because whatever is on the back side of the vinyl or on the emblem itself will show up into the actual vinyl itself when it's stretched over. Okay guys, so once you have it pretty much roughly laid on there, you're going to want to try and push out bubbles and everything like that. That's where a good old squeegee comes in, and you can start pushing bubbles out the side and stuff like that. There's big bubbles. You can just kind of, you know, push them, do stuff like that, you know, the good old, and also kind of like get the outline of the emblem that you're wrapping. The Mitsubishi emblem isn't that hard until you get to these little middle parts. That's where it gets hard. The outside's not that bad. And then also all these little bubbles and particles that get in it. So guys, once you have it pretty much roughly laid on there and you get as many bubbles as you can out, again, I'm going to show you how to fix that later in this video. So once you get as many bubbles out as possible, you're going to want to take an X-Acto knife or a very sharp knife. And since this has an outline border that has a space in it, I'm going to try my best to stay on the very outside of that space and just kind of work my way around it and use it as a guide. So I'm literally leaning up against the open space in between the emblem and the outside. It gives you a nice straight line all the way through, which is perfect. Okay guys, once you have your outline done, all you're going to want to do is hold it and just peel around it. And then once you're done peeling it all away, you're going to want to tuck in that extra material. Now, you could use your fingers, but I like to use either a flat tip or a rounded tip just to get them in there nice and flat. And there we go guys, we got ourselves a red emblem in the front, we got a red emblem on the inside of our steering wheel, and we also have a red emblem on the rear. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please let me know by hitting that like button. Until next time.